everybody, this is Aunt Dee Dee with Aunt Dee Dee's Doll Nursery, coming on with a haul from an estate sale. Anyways, I thought this was so appropriate. I found a George Washington doll. His birthday's getting ready to come up, and even though I don't got a doll, I'm going to put this in the video. I also found Abraham Lincoln, Battle of Gettysburg bookmark for my husband, and I thought that was appropriate because it is actually today's Abraham Lincoln's birthday, the 12th today. Anyways, so that's for my husband. But this doll is an F&B brand doll. I'm almost thinking it might have came with some, it's probably missing some leather, maybe a rifle. Don't know for sure. Maybe not. Anyways.
No, it'd be Washington. He's president. He wouldn't carry a rifle.
You don't think so?
He would have a sword.
Ah, so a sword. Okay, see, my husband's so smart. Anyways, I wanted to show him off, and let me try to get him out. I thought this was a great score at an estate sale and very timely. George Washington, our first president. And I'll have you get up real close. I mean, very nicely painted. I love the cape. And then this hat. I mean, look at the details on this doll. Yeah, it needs a little cleaning. I haven't cleaned anything up yet, but I mean, look at that. And then a sash. I just thought, wow, perfect timing. A George Washington doll, an F&B brand. And I mean, look at the details on the clothing. I don't know. I just thought that was so nice. And look at these boots. Look at those boots.
Not sure why he has a cape though.
I don't know why he has a cape, but that's okay. He has a cape.
It should be more of a cloak.
A cloak.
Maybe it's not a cape like Superman, but a cloak.
Cloak.
Which is probably what it is.
Yeah, I would say it's a cloak. Anyways, very nice. I'll ask my husband, what is this kind of jacket called? Is it a frock?
Well,
frock coat?
It's kind of like a frock coat.
Yeah, and then you got your vest. And of course your sash. I wonder if the pants called it. Do they have a certain name for the pants?
No, not really.
Not that you know of? Okay. Knickerbockers. That ain't the right word. Anyways, I had to show him off. I thought he was a real find, and I thought, man, what a great way to celebrate our nation and our president's birthday. And I don't know, he's just so cool, and had to have him. All right, I'm glad to show that to you guys. So happy birthday, President Lincoln and George Washington. Yay, this
President Washington, the father of our country. He was the first president.
Exactly, the first president. So I'm having my husband coming on because he loves the history stuff. And
first president of these United States.
I do know that. I do know that.
America. So
awesome, Sasa.
Okay.
And now, I thought she was cool. I got her at the same estate sale. And it says it's a really old Avon sachet. It don't have no smell to it left, I'm sure. But it has sachet smelly beads in there. And, I mean, really old. Here's a Avon America heirloom. So I'm not sure what year. I try to look for the year on it. But, man, I never seen one of these in my time, so I'm not sure when this was made, but I thought that was rather unusual and I know Avon's been around a long time. During the late 1800s they were created, so who knows. So I thought that was cool, and it's an old type of doll, type of head. Okay, now I'm going to move on to these shoes. I found these shoes at the same estate sale, and I got them super cheap. Not the price that they put on it, because it was like half price day, and then at a certain time even further price cut. So I thought these are great little baby shoes for the reborn, kind of vintage, and I love those. How cute are those? And they need a little bit of cleanup, but that's what I'll do. And I love the little patent leather. You can see the old price tag on those. And I thought, oh, sweet. So, and then these little fluffy ones, like I said, they need a little cleanup and I'll get to them. But that was so much fun. And then my daughter got this for the dollhouse. She thought that would make a neat little addition to the dollhouse that we're building. And then this is a necklace, but we saw a miniature. We thought, oh, would it be neat to have a hanging lantern thing out of that. We thought that would be a cool hanging lantern piece. So that's what we're going to do with that. Now, I'm not sure this brand. We found these dolls, got them super, super cheap. And this one didn't have a brand. I didn't see it. But I thought, how cute. And I know they're super old, probably from the 40s and the 50s. These here are plastic. These are real plastic. They're not even vinyl. But I love this. And I thought this was cool. The hands turn. I've never seen a doll like that. And then this one, the eyes actually work. So if we get down on the eyes, and the teeth, has little teeth, the eyes shut and close, and then you can see the tongue coming back and forth. I thought, oh, that's cute. And that's a Cater brand. I did see the brand on that one. But this here, it don't move. This one here is a really old, and it's made of rubber. So I'm just going to do some cleanup. I'm not really going to mess around other than getting them cleaned up, and I love their little outfits. And so they look homemade. So I just love that little outfit on her. And didn't have a brand on her. I didn't see no brand, so I don't know. Alrighty. Now we're going to come over this way. And my husband, he actually bought this for me. He saw this and said, oh, that's for you. And it needs a little touch up. I'm going to clean it up and just touch it up. Try to find the same color. I love the color. But it will fit. It's 11 inches. It will fit a 10-inch doll. So it needs a clean up. He just bought it for me, and I thought this would be perfect to show in the doll show. So
found it at a estate sale.
Yeah, found that at a estate sale too. And I thought, ooh, a neat old metal crib. And I thought it'd be neat to put maybe when get my silicone doll that I'm making. Yeah, it has a cardboard on it. I wouldn't show the cardboard, but somebody put a piece of cardboard in there to replace the bottom. But
fix that with some wood.
Yep, we'll fix it up. Get some wood. Okay, now these are super old. I'm not sure. Possibly 120 to 150 years old. I found these. They're handmade. They're hand stitched. They're not even, because I was looking at the details, they're not even made with a sewing machine. Every single part of this was hand stitched. And they're either undergarments, old-time undergarments, or an old christening gown. I'm not sure. I'm thinking undergarments for the little girl's dress. So I thought, ooh, that's really, really nice. And I love the details. I'll show you that. We'll get up real close, but you can see where, maybe get in real good. I don't know if you can really see it with the camera, but that is completely hand stitched. And I thought, oh yeah, love that. So now I got a couple pieces on that. So I'm not sure if they belong to somebody's family member, but and then this, believe it or not, I was looking real close. Here's another, and I know that's a hand stitch. Even has old tatting in it, and that is hand stitched. Somebody detailed the hand stitched tatting in it. I was like, oh, that's really cool. So that is definitely an undergarment. And here's another one. I had to have them. I thought they'd be fun just for collecting. I'll probably not buy no more again since I already own some. But this is completely hand stitch, and you can see here each little tiny stitching completely hand stitch underneath there. Just every single part of this was hand stitch. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe somebody, but that's what they did. And that's why I'm thinking they're really old. And here's you can see the hand stitching on on the
Hey,
edging.
Hold it still for a second.
Okay.
Let them see it. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, so super old. Not sure, but I thought this was a great little find. Okay, well, that's enough for that. Now I'm going to show in a quick magazine. How many of you got this magazine? Yay! Leave a comment if you did. So Ashton Drake brought a magazine, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I'm going to get a couple of these dolls at least.
Catalog.
Yeah, it's a catalog. Not a magazine, but look at that doll. Okay, that's my next doll I'm going to purchase. The Dream Fairy doll. Isn't that cute? It even lights up in there. And it's only 13 inches, but oh my gosh, and it's real silicone. I'm like, gotta have it. Gonna get it. So anyways, that's my next doll. I don't know when it'll happen, but I'm keeping hold of this catalog, and I just absolutely adore that fairy. Alrighty, well, hopefully, I don't know, they got some other dollies there, but that's what I want, is that fairy doll. Hint, hint. All right, I'm going to let you go. But I wanted to come on real quick, and we'll give a last snapshot of George Washington. His birthday's coming up. F&B brand doll. So, fun, fun. All right, hope you enjoyed this little haul. We'll talk to you later. Bye.